Okay, hey everybody, welcome back once again. It's your girl Jasmine. For some of you guys, if you guys have heard in some of my videos, one of the things that I've really said when the year changed is that the season of life had not changed at all. And so I was really struggling because it gets kind of frustrating when the year changes, but the season of life in which God does what it is that He says He's going to do has not changed, and things just remain the same. You're kind of struggling. You're kind of going through some things. It's hard because you're just like, okay, God, when is the season going to change? When are things going to start really changing? And so I've been really reading my Bible a lot, and a lot of the words that stuck out to me has been shall be. And so when you think about the word shall be, you think of this shall be. It's going to be. There's no ifs, ands, but it's going to be. And so the other day I woke up and I started reading Exodus 12, and I looked in verse 2. And so I'm going to kind of do a lesson at some point about the word shall be. So don't worry. Do not worry. But this is the scripture that I got. It says in chapter 12 of Exodus, verse 2. This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. So I got this scripture yesterday. So basically what God is saying to me is, well, for me, in my personal life, I feel that God was saying, hey, okay, this month, starting today on March the 11th, that this shall be the first month of the year to you. So basically, March 11th started a brand new year for me. Even though it's the middle of March, it's not January 1st, it's it's March 11th, and basically this is the first of the year. So this would be the second day of my year with walking in this journey with God. So to me, this basically is a meaning like, okay, well, God doesn't go on the world's timing or how, the world thinks it should function. We think about the scripture that says his ways are not our ways, his thoughts are not our thoughts. And so this, yesterday was the first of the year for me. It was the beginning of the year for me. And yeah, so I'm walking in my new season, in my new year, and I can't wait to actually see what it is that God has for me this year in the spiritual world. It's so weird because we're already in 2013, but for me, it's like this is the new year. Like I just started a new year yesterday, so it's kind of awesome when you're like in this relationship with God and then seeing how He works and not living as the world works. We're not on the world's timing, we're on God's timing, spiritual timing. And so it's kind of awesome, actually, because it's weird. Like when I was out in the world, you get so caught up in, oh, okay, it's a new year, yay! But when you're like living sold out for God and spiritually, and seeing that the year you're understanding that the year hadn't changed in the spiritual world, but then God shows you, hey, the year has changed, like the season has changed, like it's a new season, it's a new year for you. This is like the first day of the first month of the year for you, and it's interesting. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the year has changed in the spiritual world, and it is a new season. And um, I know that one of the biggest things that God has been really speaking to me about is planting and building. Planting and building. I can't really. I've been trying to. I know that last season was a season to kill, and but I'm still in the process of trying to figure out exactly what season it is that we're in. And I know that one of the two words that have really been sticking out to me was build and also plant. So those are the two words that have really stuck out to me for this season is to build and to plant. And I know in Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes 3, when you think about the seasons, it says, to everything there's a season, a time to every purpose under heaven, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up, which is planted. And it says a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up. And so when I think about that, we see these two scriptures. It says a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up. So the words that really have been sticking out to me have been really a time to plant and a time to build. So those, so I know it's like in two different scriptures, but the two words that really have stuck out to me was the word planted and build. And so a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up. So I know that God is in the process of building up people and planting people into the places where it is that they need to be for this season, building up things in life. And so it is that season, it is that time, and I guess welcome to the new season / year in the middle of March. All right, you guys. Yeah, that's all. God bless. Peace.